of our chat, Casey's then turned around. And started to switch the story and started to make it out as if he's the humble person. Yeah. For example, this is one of the screenshots, yeah. Casey would save my chats, yeah, and he would say something to me, then he will delete what he's saying, then he will say these paragraphs as if he's the victim. That's what Casey's been doing. Most of the time, yeah, when Casey clocked that I was screenshotting our chats, Casey was now going through to his baby mother for me to conversate with his baby mother. The next screenshots that I'm going to put up on my main page is the screenshots of the conversations between me and his baby mother. Yeah? So that's what I'm saying to you, though. Now, all I'm going to say is that at the end of the day, the whole reason why all of this is going on and has been going on is because of the fact that when I took the pregnancy test on multiple occasions for Casey and I showed him the pregnancy test, Casey's still been in denial because Casey does not want me to have his kid. I don't want to have Casey's kid neither. Yeah? If you feel like I'm not pregnant, then why are you coming to my house with people to rush me? Why are you begging me to have an abortion? Why are you willing to pay off for me to have an abortion? Why are you willing to do all of these things for me to have an abortion if you believe that I'm not pregnant? It's not correlating and it's not making no sense. So before you lot sit on social media and talk, the evidence is there for you to see. What more do you lot want? Why should I take over 1,000 pregnancy tests when I've already taken 2 and it's come out positive? I've taken 2 more and it's come out positive. I've taken it for the father of the child, which is Casey, and I've showed him the test. And for some reason, it's not good enough for Casey. I didn't tell Casey that I was pregnant. I called Casey on Snapchat video call, yeah. I've called Casey on Snapchat video call and shown him the test. Casey saw it for himself. Why is Casey not talking on the fact that Casey sent me £40, yeah? Because this is another situation we're going to dip into, yeah? Casey sent me £40 to reimburse me back for the amount of tests that I bought to test myself. Yeah? That's Casey's name right there. And that's the payment that he sent me. So why do I need to go through all of this with Casey? And Casey's not even a man I'm in love with or anything. It's like you lot are not getting the drift here. Casey's just upset because at the time I turned around and I said, when we just literally found out, let me just think about it, because I was overwhelmed. Like any other woman would be. I was taken back by the fact that the pregnancy test came out positive. If Casey's so angry and Casey's so... Whose son that committed murder? I don't have a son that committed murder. If Casey's so... Okay, so if you know in the back of your mind, yeah, you're saying that I'm not pregnant, okay. When Casey kept saying to me that I'm not pregnant, I said, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. I've just shown you the test. I've taken tests on how much occasions? The hospital, the GP, the people that need to know, Casey knows that I'm pregnant to why we're going through all of this now. Read the messages that I put up on my Instagram story with the conversations between me and Casey. For example, one of the messages says, when Casey was apologizing to me for disrespecting my dead child, Casey turned around and said to me, he apologizes for dissing my other child. So when you're saying other, what do you mean? But Casey didn't expect for me to have all of that evidence there. Casey didn't expect for me to have all of these screenshots. Like, do you get what I mean? As I said, no one don't need to lie on Casey. No one Casey's acting as if he's the biggest person in the world to be pregnant for. No one don't want to have no fucking baby with Casey. Who the fuck is Casey? How the fuck does anyone think I feel at the fact that I'm pregnant for a man that I've asked on multiple occasions to wear protection? Casey don't have no respect for women. You don't have any respect for any of your baby mothers. You've beaten up your first baby mothers how much times? Why would I want to have a baby for Casey? That was never a part of the plan. So the same way how Casey feels and the same way how Casey wants to be in denial, I'm pissed off myself. I've been working on my business. I'm going back into uni into my fucking second year. All of these things are going good in my life. You think I want to be pregnant right now? This was never a part of my fucking plan. If Casey had listened to me in the first place, we wouldn't be in this position now. And I feel like this is what everyone's failing to understand. We wouldn't be in this fucking position now. Everybody wants to play blame game. Oh, get up and have an abortion because he doesn't want it. It's not just about Casey. Casey's body is not going to go... Me and Casey don't have the same body. I'm a woman. Who is Casey to tell me anything? Who is Casey to tell me anything? So just because Casey don't want to have a baby, it means that I should go and fucking scar up my womb to please Casey. The only thing that I turned around and I said was that the only reason why in the beginning I would keep this child is not out of spite. It's out of the fact that I have no reason to go and abort a child when I'm 25 years old. I'm sitting here, I'm working. I got my head screwed on. Let me just deal with my consequences. Because that means every time I end up in an incident like this, I must have an abortion to please the guy. It's not going to go like that. Because when I'm fucking scarring up my fucking womb to please a man, and when I'm ready to settle down in a relationship and can't have pick-me, who can I turn to then? Who the fuck can I turn to then? It's not just about Casey. It's also about my health and what I'm going to have to go through. Mentally and physically. Emotionally. I have medical problems. So I'm scared to get up and just pick up myself and go and have an abortion to please a man. I would not be in this situation in the first place if Casey had listened to me and stopped disrespecting me and downgrading my body. I wouldn't be in this predicament in the first place. I wouldn't be in no problems with being fucking pregnant in the first place when Casey listened to me. It's like people are not understanding when I'm saying I've been sleeping with this you on and off for 5 fucking years, and Casey has disrespected me, not having respect for my body, and I've asked him on multiple occasions to wear protection, and Casey will take off the protection without me knowing. It's like no one's not taking this into consideration. Then I've still backed up myself to go and get the morning after pill to still end up fucking pregnant with a baby I don't want. So yes, as a woman, I am scared. I am scared to pick up myself and have an abortion. I am scared to pick up myself and walk through 9 months of being pregnant with a child I do not fucking want. No one's not understanding the logic here. It's not just about Casey because he doesn't want no more children. If Casey doesn't want no more children, then why are you doing things that's going to make you have children? And then the blame is on me to the point that you're sitting on social media lying when all the proof is there to prove that you know that I'm pregnant with your pick-me and I know. Put away your baby mother. Put away the amount of people you've tried to involve. Between me and you know for a fact that I'm pregnant with your kid. Sometimes we wouldn't be going through all of this shit now. We wouldn't be going through all of this now. It's not making any sense. I said this the other day. I'm indecisive. Because as a woman, I shouldn't be sitting here going through my pregnancy alone. I should be with a man that loves me and that wants me. Casey was never part of that plan. I do not like Casey in that way, nor do I have feelings for him. So where do we go from here? Because I still don't get it. Every minute it's about, but he don't want the baby. I don't give a fuck about what Casey wants from what he don't want from what he does want. That's all irrelevant. Casey doesn't have respect for no woman's body. My body. Any woman that Casey slept with, Casey don't have respect for them. When I sat on the phone with Casey and tried to make Casey understand that I was scared, Casey told me that it's okay. He's had multiple girls that's had abortions for him before. And it's just a pill that they will send through your door. That's what Casey said to me on the phone. So I said to Casey, what about my health and what about how I would feel? What do you think? You just get up and take the pill and you just lay down and everything's fine? Sometimes abortions don't work in that way. First things first, I'm RH negative with my blood. If I was supposed to lose a good certain amount of blood, I couldn't turn to just anyone to get any type of fucking blood transfusion. These are things that I had to take into consideration. I have medical health problems. Hence why I've been in and out of hospital for the last couple of months, for the last couple of weeks, even before I found out I was pregnant. So once again, it's not like I called Casey and said to Casey, because this is what would be dumb, yeah? Because I'm not a clown. It's not like I took the pregnancy test and called Casey and said to Casey, I'm pregnant, and didn't show him evidence. I'm not a stupid girl pick me. I called Casey and showed Casey evidence. I'm a girl picking that walks with evidence. As soon as I pissed on that stick and it came up positive on 2 to 3 occasions, I called Casey and video called him on Snapchat and showed him the test, and Casey panicked. Casey even messaged me and apologized and said to me that he's sorry for disrespecting me, that he panicked. So what the fuck is all of this about? What is all of this about? Who is Casey? And it's like no one's not getting it. As a man, Casey didn't want to just sit down and discuss anything with me. Just turn off the light, please. Casey didn't want to sit down and discuss anything with me. Yeah? He didn't want to sit and discuss anything. Casey just wanted everything to go his way, or it's no way. Casey wanted everything to go his way, or it's no way. And it wasn't going to happen like that. Do you want to put this one on? No, sis, I don't want no light on. Yeah? So I don't understand what's going on here. The man that breeded me has seen the test. The man that breeded me has seen the test. So what more does he want? Why Why do I need to keep taking about 10,000 tests for it to just come out positive for Casey to keep telling me that I'm not pregnant? At first, Casey said that he's going to get a DNA test. Then Casey said that I could be flinging my pussy around to other people and the baby could not be his. Then Casey's now turning around and walking with this narrative about I'm not pregnant. Just for you to still be wrong. You've turned around and said that I've used cranberry juice as blood on the floor. You're wrong. As a man, you don't even know what a fucking blood clot is. I'm not going to keep proving myself to no man when I've already spoken on 3 occasions and taken the test how much times. Casey knows what's good. Stop letting you bamboozle Uno as if he's never seen the test. Casey was the first person to see the test. The second person to see the test was my fucking mother. That's the only 2 people that needed to know. The boy that put the pick me in my belly and the woman that put me on this earth. Not no baby mom, not no cousin, not no this, no. The you that got me pregnant and the woman that put me on this earth was the only 2 people that needed to know. So I don't understand where we're going here. I should sit on social media. Go and get baby scans. I should sit on social media. Go and get baby scans to put on social media to prove myself to Uno. I don't understand what's going on here. I'm not someone that I've ever needed to walk around and lie about being pregnant. I'm not fucking desperate. I don't want no fucking child. I don't want no fucking child. I'm not ready for no kid right now. You lot keep talking about how I stay alive. Tell me one thing I've come on social media and lied about. Because anyone that knows me knows that I walk with receipts. And I've been walking with receipts. I've been walking with receipts. I'm not desperate. I don't need no man. I'm good by myself. No one don't want or need Casey. No, I'm not even 3 months pregnant. I'm in my early stages. Like, don't play this game with me, bro. Don't play this game with me. Don't play this game with me. You lot are taking the piss now. You lot must think you lot are talking to some concubine. You lot must think you're talking to some girl picking that come on social media and lie and can't show no evidence and can't show no receipts. This is my personal business. This is my personal business. I shouldn't have even come on live and told you lot that I was pregnant in the first place. The only reason why I've done it is because Casey was going to go on social media and expose me first, and I didn't want people to know my business. Because of the fact that I was going to go on social media and expose the fact that Casey and his baby mother said he has HIV, Casey was going to go on social media and expose the fact that I was pregnant. Casey went around to my cousins to tell my cousins that I'm pregnant, to the point that my older cousins called my phone to tell me to have an abortion. But Casey's not sitting on social media saying that. And then you're sitting there lying. playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. The man's come on social media, lied about rushing me with his baby mother, lied about having HIV. But I'm still the bad guy. I'm still the bad guy. His baby mother was in the house as soon as she told me. Yeah? I've got loads of weight, darling. Do you understand? As soon as she told me that Casey has HIV, my brethren was in here. Yeah? She's here now. My brethren was in here. The first thing that I done was called the abortion clinic. So I don't understand what's going on here. Sis.
Yes, hon?
Come here, please.
You're right, darling.
You don't even have to say your name, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Just please explain the things that was said and the conversation with the whole abortion stuff when you came to the house, please.
Basically, obviously, she doesn't want to have a child for Casey because Casey's good for nothing, as we all know and have established. So obviously, when the baby mum was here that day, it was discussed, you know, after the whole situation of her trying to get Val to do the pregnancy test and all that kind of stuff. Val already said that she's done what she needs to do and she don't want to have no child. She asked me personally to help her find an abortion clinic. She called up the people there and she pretty much had a consultation and stuff in it just to like discuss her options and things like that. The babies, as I said, it's not a part of the whole equation. More so it's the violation. I think people are not grasping and understanding correctly. You understand? Because obviously, like, for women as well, if you saw how the baby mum came here, like, she had energy, don't get it twisted. She was being disrespectful and sly in certain ways, but in the same time, she was trying to act like she was a girl's girl, like, she ain't involved. It's not her man anyway. She don't need to come and get involved, and it's not her business because she's been dealing with it for all of these years and whatever. So for me, I think it's all wild that she's come and she thinks that she's going to start bracking people down to her scrawny little ugly piece of shit self. It's disrespectful. Now, as Val said, like, and she's been reiterating the same thing all day, and it seems like you lot are not trying to fucking understand. It's just simple. Like, shit happens sometimes. Everyone has experiences where they deal with people, you have sex. Not every person that you have sex with you're expecting to get pregnant for. Unfortunately, because of Casey and his good-for-nothing ways, he was being sly. Do you get it? She got pregnant. Now she's obviously trying to deal with the situation, but before the girl's even had a chance to even think about what she's going to do, people are disrespecting her, calling her names and all this kind of stuff. Like, she's even said that she's going to do nothing. Not at one point has she said that she's going to sit here and keep the child. So I'm so confused. I don't even understand how all of this is even transpired because it's confusing. Do you get it? As I said, like, you lot just need to see Wild Wild and see it as it is, do you know what I'm saying? But Val's saying the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and all of the rest of them are whatless and good for nothing, and they're going to get what's coming back to them. And just that's that.
When we was here, the same brethren, yeah, and to show you how people are premeditated, why would Johnny come to my house and record any type of conversation? First things first.
That was weird. I didn't know she was recording.
Do you get what I mean? But even if so, tell Johnny and tell Casey to put up the full recording.
The whole conversation.
Put up the whole conversation. We sat in here for about fucking 2 hours.
I'm telling you, the whole conversation. That's what she needs to do.
Put up the whole conversation. Why do you only have a 5-second video recording? Put up the whole conversation. Stop trying to be weird. When we was in the house and I turned around and I asked her, what STD is it that Casey has? She refused to tell me. Sis, go on and explain what she said to you, please.
She said HIV. And I said, what? And she said, yeah, he's got HIV. He contracted it in 2019. And this is what she's been dealing with. That's why she even stopped fucking with him.
And when did she say that she stopped fucking with him?
Time ago. She said the past year, a year ago or something. She was fucking with him for a year.
Okay. So from when she turned around in the house and she said, bear in mind, Casey said, yeah, to show you how these two are premeditated, yeah. Casey turned around and said to me that he's had an STD since 2019. That's been his baby mother for about 10 years now. Why is it that she's only had to stop having sex with him last year? So to that certain extent, I knew that she was lying about something.
Is that right?
I have screenshots. As soon as she turned around in the house, she didn't want to tell me. My brethren that's sitting here turned around and said to her, so what STD is it that he has? And when she was getting up to walk out, she said he has HIV.
Right before she was leaving, she said this.
And as soon as that happened, what did I do after, sis? I called the police. Because I have the crime reference number and I can screenshot and show you. I called the police. And I called and booked a consultation with the fucking abortion clinic. When Johnny's now left my house, because Johnny made it seem like she was a girl's girl, when she left my house and the police came to my house, the police asked me for Casey's number and I did not have it. I've called Johnny right in front of the police and Johnny turned around and said that she
can't get involved.
Okay then. All of a sudden now Johnny's backing down. She don't want to give the number. That's her baby father. But when Johnny was here, she was making it seem like, oh, she's done with him. She don't give a fuck. And it's been 10 years and she's moved on from him and all this type of something. You could have lied about having any type of other STD, but you lied about having HIV. Because all now Casey can't approach the fact that why did you lie and say that you have an STD in your blood? You think I have time to be wasting my fucking time to be sitting on social media going through this?
Trust and believe Paige. It's not her fault her pussy's good.
Like, you think anyone has time to be going through this with Casey? I don't understand. Who the fuck is Casey? It's not like I'm going through this with some fucking billionaire where it would make sense.
Trust me.
That I don't want to let go of the picnic. Casey don't have nothing over me. Casey don't have nothing for me. Casey's never given me a dime. It took Casey up to 2 weeks or a week and a half to just send me money to reimburse me for the pregnancy test that I bought.
Yeah, you don't do that, do you?
His baby mother had to have a conversation with him to reimburse me back for the money. Casey was supposed to pay me off to go and have an abortion. Tell Casey to talk on that. But all of a sudden, when I'm asking for the money up front, because him and his baby mother wants to try and jinnles me, everyone's backflipping their story and talking about, oh, you're being money hungry, and oh, now you're blackmailing him. How can I blackmail a man that told me that he will pay me for me to have an abortion? When you brought up the money conversation first, but I thought you said I wasn't pregnant. I thought you said I wasn't pregnant. I thought you said I wasn't pregnant. This is not making any sense. I said to Casey, with all the disrespect that Casey put me through and all the vile things that Casey said to me, I said to Casey, yeah, after all the disrespect that you've put me through, then you want me to have an abortion for you. You're going to have to pay me in blood or you're going to have to pay me a bag. Of course an abortion's free. But with what you put me through, babe, you're getting taxed. point blank, plain and simple. Casey was going to get taxed. What did you think he was going to do? Put me what you've been putting me for the last couple... Let me tell you something. You know what Casey's used to? Casey's used to disrespecting girls and getting away with it and walking away from the situation.
It's because he's got baby mamas that are dunce breeds.
Yeah? That's all that it is. Casey's dealing with a real dark American girl, a real ratchet dark American gal pickney. Casey was getting taxed, bro. There was no way that Casey was going to walk out of a situation, disrespecting me, belittling me, body shaming me, violating me, and just walk hands free. Like, woosah, she's had an abortion, on to the next gal. That was never going to happen. That was never going to fucking happen. So yes, I was taxing Casey. That's why I said to Casey had to reimburse me. I know my worth. I know my worth. That's why I said to Casey, he has to pay me back the money for the pregnancy test, because hear what now? I wouldn't be having to take no fucking pregnancy test if Casey wore the fucking condom that I told him to wear. So Casey got taxed. Pay me back my money for them pregnancy tests. Who told you that I had any money to go and buy any pregnancy tests? So damn right the pussy all got taxed. And that was that. So all of a sudden now that Casey's getting taxed, and I'm telling him to send me the money for the abortion he wants me to get, and reimburse me back for the money that I spent on fucking pregnancy tests, all of a sudden now it's a problem. All of a sudden now, oh, you're blackmailing me. All of a sudden now, oh, I'm not going to take no blackmail, I'm not going to do this. All of a sudden now I'm blackmailing you because you don't have the money to pay. But what Casey and John thought is that they thought that they were going to play a player. They thought they were going to jinnles a jinnle. Jean even offered to take me his own baby mother to show you how this female is sick in her head. She offered to take me to the abortion clinic. But I said, no, not after all the disrespect that Casey's put me through. He thinks that I'm going to walk on his ground. Casey has to walk on my ground. Casey has to walk on my ground. When I move, Casey's gonna move. I'm not gonna move when Casey wants to move. After all the disrespect that you put me through, you must be fucking mad. So what? I would go and get the abortion, and the next minute you're sending me £50. Them not think I'm stupid, but because I played them at their game, I'm gonna put up all the texts between me and Casey's baby mother. All the texts, because there's nothing to hide. I don't have nothing to hide. Casey was getting taxed, bro. Casey knows the type of girl that I am. Casey can't bamboozle me like how he bamboozles those girls and tell them to get up and get an abortion. If Casey was... the amount of girls that Casey's allowed to have an abortion for him, this murderer, yeah? Freddy Krueger. As a man, the amount of girls that's having an abortion for Casey, they just get up and go and have the abortion and still turn around and fuck Casey. That's not what was going on around here. No. Sorry to burst your bubble. Casey was getting taxed. And I turned around and I said to his baby mother, after what Casey's already put me through, and let me just put this out there like this, yeah? Casey already knew that I was going to expose him with the HIV situation. I had already said that. That had nothing to do with any money conversation. The money was for me to apparently have an abortion. Yeah? Casey already knew, because I just want to set something straight here. I don't play when it comes to women. I turned around and I said to Casey, I am going to expose you. If you're actually walking around with HIV and you said you've been taking medication for it, I am going to expose you no matter what. All when you put the money in my hand, I'm going to expose you. Cases then try to backflip the whole conversation. So that had nothing to do with no money. I'm a girl's girl. If I know that a man is walking around with HIV, of course I'm going to warn people. I was going to warn people anyways. I was going to warn people regardless. And the fact that you're only telling me this now because of the fact that you want me to have an abortion. I've been having sex with you on and off for 5 fucking years. Why didn't you tell me this from before? When I found out, I had to go to Rochester and do a full fucking screening to make sure I didn't have nothing. Then I had to go and test myself in Woolwich. So I don't understand. So the money was never for me to hide Casey's secrets. The money was for Casey was getting taxed. You want me to have an abortion. You want me to do pregnancy tests. You want me to do all these type of things because of a situation you put me through. All right, well, you're going to have to reimburse me. Simple as that. And that's how gal pitney is supposed to walk. That's how you're supposed to deal with man. If a man wants you to get up and put your health at risk to have an abortion, tax that nigga. Point plain blank and simple. Mm-hmm. Tax him.
That's the only thing men money care about, innit? Money.
You get what I mean?
Especially the fact that you wanted to bring that up first.
Do you get what I mean? Tax him, yes. Any nigga that's ever tried to play me, they've been taxed. That's why they don't like me. That's why I'm the mad woman, because they haven't dealt with a gal pitney like me before. There's no man that's walking on this earth that's violated me and just walked freely. None. None. They've had to pay me back in blood, or they've had to pay me with a bag. I promise you that. Casey thinks I'm one of them gal. Remember, Casey told me that I met his match, that I met a man that... Let me put up the screenshot, because like you lot are not understanding what this you told me.
I said I met his match. You met his match. You met someone with a disease, innit?
That I met his match when I met a man that has a disease. Let me put up the screenshot, yeah? Because Casey can't deny this, because this is Casey.
It's like man's got amnesia.
Like he's forgotten. Let me just put up the screenshot quickly. Let's talk on this for a minute. And I'm going to sleep. Bro, I can't even see properly. Hold on.
Just put that up quickly.
That's just because it's going to hurt my eyes. My eyes are hurting.
Have you taken paracetamol?
Yeah, I took one paracetamol, but I couldn't get it down.
So you need to...
Yeah, but my throat is swollen and it hurts.
You need to try. I'm telling you, because you're just going to be in mad pain.
Let me just neatly find the screenshot, yeah? All I have is just bare evidence and receipts of people in my phone. Hold on. Because everyone thinks they're going to try me. Every time I've come on social media with a situation, I've walked with my fucking receipts and evidence. Yeah? Now let's just deep this here, yeah? Right? Right. You trapped that nigga B, and God did him a favor. So you waited on your next turn. Turns out you met your match. Because God sent you someone who has a disease, and unfortunately, it's me. This is Casey's snap, bro. Casey's name on Snapchat is no caller ID. His main name is no caller ID. Chew the paracetamol. Alright then.
I'll break it in half as well.
Break it in half. Yeah? The message is right there in your face. I'll turn off the comments. Hold on. Yeah? The message is right there in your face. That's what Casey told me. And you thought that Casey wasn't going to get taxed for this type of fucking behavior. He was keeping up on my phone. So I don't understand. But wait, I'm sure Casey said I wasn't pregnant. I'm sure Casey said I wasn't pregnant. So what's all of this about then? If I'm not pregnant, why are we going through all of this? From when we was in the house and them lot was rushing me, yeah? I had my phone in my hand. They kept trying to take my phone from me. So what you don't need to go back and ask him is to show, since everyone needs to prove themselves, tell Casey to show his test for to see if he's tested with HIV, please. Since everyone's banged on me because it's Valentina, you know what it is? People want me to be in the wrong so badly, and even when I bring my receipts, I'm still in the wrong. All right, cool, that's fine. Because I know what's good behind closed doors. Tell Casey to bring his HIV results. Because let me tell you something. Because in both ways, it's not going to work out in Casey's way. And let me tell you why. Because if you lied about having HIV, it just goes to show the type of man that you are, that you're a sicko. And your baby mother, she also lied for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Unprovoked. But then if you are telling the truth, and you're actually walking around with HIV that you've had since 2019, and you're walking around having sex with people unprotected, and not telling them, bro, you're going to jail. So either way, Casey, you're still in the wrong, bro. Because there's not one time throughout this whole situation that I came to Casey with word of mouth. I came to Casey with evidence. This all started when I video called Casey and showed him the blue clear test on the fucking screen. I did not tell Casey I was pregnant. I showed him the test. The test spoke for it fucking self. So am I some fucking baboon stick to why I need to waste money that I don't have to keep continuously taking pregnancy tests to please Casey? Who the fuck is Casey? I've showed you enough tests to prove that I am pregnant. I've done it in front of you and showed you on video call. And it's still not enough. Yeah, you lot can, all that evidence is on my main page, so you lot can send it to Shade Bar because I don't have nothing to lie about. Yeah? Now, as I said, when Casey clocked that I was, let me show you this, yeah? And just read what my comment says. Because Casey keeps calling me his sister. After Casey disrespected me, Casey had this to say to me. Sorry, because my thing is in the way, so you can't even see the rest of the messages. Yeah? Read the message that I've said to Casey. I said, keep your apology. I've already reported you to the police, number one. Make sure you have the money to pay up once I go to the abortion clinic. That was number two. By Friday or Monday, I'm going to expose you. You're sick. If I suffer, you're going to as well. Don't fucking message me again. Do you see me in here say to Casey, if you don't pay me the money, I'm going to expose you? Or do you not see me say to Casey, by Friday or Monday, I'm going to expose you? Yeah? Because it seems like you lot are now in the comments saying abortions are free. What the fuck have we just been sitting there talking about? Casey, what abortions are free, but Casey was getting taxed.
Who is that solely soul? About over the last 5 years, I'm sure you would have known he has HIV because that's a bag of pills he would have been taking. Are you a retard to not understand that she was dealing with him on and off?
All right, then.
When he's in his own yard taking his medication or whatever the hell is happening, that's what's going on, solely soul. You're making irrelevant and stupid comments. Go and educate yourself, darling, and then come back and report. Comment some sense. It's like everyone's moving like the girl was living with the man. She weren't living with the man, you know.
Okay,
when
then.
she wanted to take the fuck, she took the fuck and let him go about his business. What the fuck?
I understand. So, it's like people are not getting it. That nigga was going to get taxed. That nigga was going to get taxed. That was it. Like, I'm not going to keep repeating myself because this is the last time I need to come on. This is the last time that I'm going to come on social media of this because I've repeated myself so much times. I'm just going to put all the texts between me and his baby mother and all the messages between me and his baby mother. And you lot can walk and do what you want to do with it. That's you lot's problem. Yeah? So people need to stop trying to act like they're stupid. You don't know what's good. The nigga was going to get taxed because of what he put me through mentally and emotionally. Disrespecting me, telling me how I'm ugly, I need to go in the gym, disrespecting my dead kid, disrespecting my dead partner, just all disrespecting me for those, though, when I say the torment that Casey put me through for over those couple of days when I just literally found out I was pregnant. You didn't care about me. You didn't care about me and how I would feel mentally. Casey was willing to put me in distress to please himself. Yeah? Casey was willing to put me in distress to please himself. Right? After Casey dissed me and cussed me out, Casey's come on this, yo, you good? You ran across my mind. You just cussed me out the day before yesterday. So what do you mean I ran across your mind? Thought I'd apologize for what I said about your other child. So, what do you mean about your other child? But I thought Casey said I wasn't pregnant. Alright, cool. Casey's so fucked in his head because he wanted to make sense in his head. Casey's coming to tell me that I'm still like his sister. How can you be fucking someone that's like your sister? Are you stupid? Like, are you actually stupid? And you lot are gonna tell me that you don't understand the type of boy Peter that this you is from this one message itself. Listen, stop playing dumb. Stop playing dumb. Stop playing dumb. Let's stop playing dumb now. Let's stop fucking playing dumb now. Let's stop playing dumb. You're not taking the piss. Let's stop playing dumb. Cause I don't know how the fuck you can have sex with someone and then call them your sister. Let's stop playing fucking dumb. How about that? It's no more. I will make the decision that I want to make. If I want to keep my kid, I will keep my kid. If I don't, I don't. Right now, I don't want to keep the kid. And I've been saying that from the other day. Because I don't deserve to be going through this. I should be going through this with a man that actually loves me and appreciates me. Yeah? That's it. I don't want to share the same DNA with a man that's rushed me, that I'm going to mash up. I don't want to share the same fucking DNA with a man that's lied about having HIV. I don't want to share the same DNA with a man that's manipulative and he's a narcissist and he's a woman beater. Because how you beat your baby mother for you lot to come in and then rush me. And then all that's going to happen is that I'm going to beat Una one by one. And then your friend that you've come with, he's there putting his back against my door, standing by my door, trying not to show his face. Pussy, my CCTV caught your face, so I'll be giving that to the police as well. Because that's where you fucked up. Sorry. Sorry. Casey can't turn around and say that me and his baby mother had any one-on-one. When Johnny came through my door yesterday and tried to swing for me, I banged Johnny right in her fucking face. Then when he saw that his baby mother was losing the fight, Casey just appeared out of nowhere and banged me in my nose to why my nose is fucked up right now. And my head went back. Then it was literally two of them in there attacking me. And you can hear Johnny's big mouth because when I was punching up Johnny's face by the door and I was on the TikTok, you didn't hear Johnny making any noise. But as soon as all of them started to rush me, that's when Johnny started screaming out, yeah, so what you saying now? So what you saying now?
That girl's tormenting,
Like, what are you saying? Because you're not really saying much to the point that you lot had to come here and rush me. It took 3 of you against 1. 3 of you against 1. Don't worry. The little wound, the little bruises and whatever I'm going through right now, it will heal. So it's fine. You're a neek. Your brethren's a neek. Your baby mother's neaky. From you lot are Russian people, you lot are not bad. Because your baby mother still got banged in her dome. You still got banged in your dome. When Casey and Johnny walked through my door yesterday, because I had the both of them, like the little 2 rugrats that they are, and I had Casey by his fucking hood, and I had Johnny by her head, and I was pulling them down on the floor, it's only because of the other brethren that got involved to why all of them was able to rush me in the house. You lot had to draw for broomsticks. And then when I've now gone on the floor now, and I'm scruffling with his baby mother on the floor, because he saw that I was winning the fight, he's now intervening and started to kick me in my face and kick me in my stomach and jump on my legs and all this type of fuckery. So when Johnny did get a hold of me now, he's now starting to record it. Like, what point was you trying to prove?
I still can't believe that the baby mum left her 2 kids at home to come fight you.
It's like I'm going to lick down their kids as well. I don't give a fuck, fam. You lot can't fight. Casey knows I would have broke down his baby mother. Johnny knows I would have broke down her baby father. The brethren that was there as well. I know exactly who you are. So you made the biggest mistake because I'll just have niggas deal with you. But as I said what I've said now. I've pleaded my case. Yeah? All the evidence, I'm just going to put on my main story. If you see that it's been taken down, it's because them lot have been... Every time I put something on Snap, they keep reporting it. Every time I put something on Insta, they keep reporting it because they don't want the truth to come out, G, get it? That's all that it is. If you were so honest about your situation, why do you want me to delete so much receipts? When them lot was here trying to rush me yesterday, to show you that they have no power over me, I had my phone in my hand the whole time. And John is saying to Casey, get the phone. Like 2 scavengers in the night. And my phone was in my hand. John is there trying to strangle me. He's there trying to take the phone out of my hand and stepping on my hands and all this type of stuff. The gruesome shit that I went through in my house yesterday, I've never been attacked like that before. You're doing all of that to try and get my phone to try and delete evidence. Little did you know I have 3 phones and I have a laptop that everything is backed up on. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. No. All I'm going to say is this. I'm not doing no back and forth arguing with Casey because all I'm going to do is keep reposting the same receipts. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. Me? That's all I'm going to do. Who's this batty boy, Leon Davidson? Leon Davidson, go and suck your mum. You look like a whole sloth. Do not come in here and talk to me about anything. You lot keep... This is what I mean. When you lot don't like the truth, you lot keep talking about clout this and clout that. What fucking clout do I gain from Casey? What, his little fucking 15 and 14-year-olds from that watch Tracy Beaker? It's already been reported to the police, baby. And as soon as I come off the phone, I'm going to call back the police so they can come to my house so I can finish writing my statement. Because Casey will be paying back for the damages in my hallway. My good, clean fucking pictures is knocked off my walls. All this type of something. Compensation, babe. Casey's not in no committed relationship with nobody.
Nor do you want to be.
Like, Casey's not in no committed relationship with no one. The boy is single. The last time I slept with Casey was about 6 weeks ago. The only person that's tapped is you. Remember, you're talking from a shit up fake account. Does it look like I would pick up myself and move to Casey? Do you know how much years I'm known Casey for? And it's so mad how the BM is so strong into this. When she was in the house talking about how she's done with him.
And she don't get involved.
And she don't get involved. And she's been going through this for the last 10 years. She was acting like she was nonchalant.
Yeah. Sis, do what you have to do, sis. That's what she kept saying. Do what you have to do, sis. I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah. Fucking waste, man. Jeanne is there catching chlamydia and don't know who the fuck she got it from. So when you're busting your baby mother's ass, why you go and talk about that on your Snapchat account? Fucking Trump. The same friend that's sitting here right now was the same friend. Let me tell you something, yeah? You see when Johnny said she was coming to lie a lot? I made sure my brethren was here for my brethren to hear everything you get. I don't care about no one's TikToks. It's alright because my other brothers... Hello. Shaniqua, Twin has already been informed. My whole family's already been informed. So it's okay. The situation is going to get dealt with regardless. So it's not a problem. But all I know is that if they ever get rushed, they shouldn't complain. And I don't want to hear, oh, Valentina, you're taking it too far. That's all I'm saying. Let me not even say too much. But anyways, this is the last time me coming on live approaching the situation. Any evidence and receipts that all of Bijan's texts, I'm going to put it on my main Instagram. And that's about it. Yeah? Kia, yeah.